make a little bit of an adjustment here with the volumes and whatnot before we start this race. I'm trying to see, like, maybe I can go up here. Yes, I can. Let's go with options, sound volumes. Let's go with race sound effects. I'm going to put it down to 40. I'm going to put all these down to 40. Opponent engine sounds, tire squeals, transmission sounds, leave the engine up. And everything else will go here. Okay. So there we are. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear me. Just throwing this out. We've been working on this for a little while. I've been doing the whole road to gold thing here, and I wanted you guys to see like that we're working really hard. We got all golds here. The reason I brought this up is because this is about a 30-minute race. It's an endurance race in on Alsace Village at night in Group 4. So the race is actually going to be pretty interesting, and I figured I'd throw it out there and let you guys hang out and watch. I'll give whatever commentary I can, and we'll go from there. So it looks like we've got racing softs on right now on a Group 4, and that's going to be really, really nice. We're going to have tons of grip, and our goal is to get first place. Easy peasy, right? 15 laps. We're already moving up in the world, and it should be good fun. Some of the other challenges that I've run into that have been a problem for me, mostly the rally stuff, just because when I race rally with other people, it's literally like a bunch of people running around just being all squirrely and crazy, and you just kind of have fun with it. In this, though, it's very difficult because you can't really be squirrely. You have to be really accurate, and it takes a bit of time to make an adjustment, driving styles and whatnot. But we're off to a good start here. We're already in 10th from 12th, so that's a good thing. And we're driving our personal M4. This one has been slightly tuned. And I just mean, like, I think the balance of power is on, but it's like suspension settings and transmission settings and stuff. So you can see we're having a really easy time taking care of these guys. In 9th, moving to 8th real quick. Since he's there, I have to brake. Try and be nice. You can see the brake balance. I have it 2 behind. I have traction control on 2. We are not using... there is no... active stability management. So anybody that knows this game, that's played this game before, active stability management is off, and that is kind of a huge deal if you're not, I'm going to use the word good, but that's not really what I wanted to say. If you're not used to it and you haven't figured it out yet, active stability management it's the thing that makes you stop spinning, essentially. If you start racing and you're going around, you go a corner, or you go around a corner and the car kind of lurches to the outside of the corner, and then all of a sudden your car miraculously kind of fixes itself, or the brakes are applied and you can't spin, that's active stability management. And it in a real car, it's like dynamic stability control or electronic stability program. It's the button you turn off in your car when you want to have fun, and it kind of incorporates traction control and all the other sensors in the vehicle. And if you start to slide, it'll apply the brakes to the correct wheels, and it'll give you all that stuff. In this game, though, they separate the two, and rightfully so, because you can have a traction control setting in a race car without having stability management. It just allows them to apply massive amounts of power and torque without having to shred your tires. It also helps when coming out of a corner when you apply the throttle to keep you from spinning like a top. But the active stability management in this game does do a lot to keep you from sliding. You absolutely do get fixed. It's pretty remarkable. Hello, viewer. Welcome to the stream. We are in a 15-lap endurance race on Alsace Village for the time trial thing for the missions in Gran Turismo Sport, and I was just explaining active stability management and how I'm not using it. And oh my gosh, tire wear is killer. And we got a fuel problem. Okay, we know where we're at now. I didn't realize it was going to be on, but we've made it from 12th to 4th right now. We're on the 3rd lap of 15. That spin was caused by me talking and not paying attention to tire wear. Is what it is. Looks like we're 13 seconds behind the leader. Should make quick work of it on the back section of this race course. And then I might end up thinking about pitting here soon. Although I wonder if there's a fuel program I can use, because I have a lot of power. I don't need it all. Tires are the biggest killer here. So, you may have missed the beginning of the stream. I was showing that we are all golds in every mission challenge up to this point. We've done the driving school, all gold. We're the mission 1, we're going straight through. I'm going to run this race complete and then maybe go forward. It's the last one, I think, of the 4th section of 6. And we'll get a prize car, and we'll look at some of the stuff that we've got going on. Maybe go into the 5th one and see what we can do there. I know that the 6th one has a 30-minute Nürburgring race, which we can't access until we open it. But I will stream that as well. And we're just going to kind of have some fun. Hopefully we can get through a bunch of this stuff and get some golds, because we're going for that all gold thing. Alright, so this is the turn that I messed up on before. We cut a 13-second lead down to a 4-second lead. Okay, and we're good. I think I got another lap in me on these tires. I think I can do it. As they shred, you know, the car handles worse and worse. It brakes worse. It's just not the best. BMW M4 versus Ferrari. Who's going to win this one? I think it's the BMW. Yep. There we go. First place. What was that? 4 laps completed? 12th to 1st in 4 laps. Remarkable. I think we're going to have to pit every 5. So when we complete this lap, going into the 5th lap, we're probably going to have to pit. We're going to have to make up some time. The pit strategy will be interesting, because I think what I can do now, since I'm really far ahead, well, I got 3-second lead so far, but I think what I can do is I can actually tune the, yes I can tune the power of the vehicle. So you can see that it says that I have 38% fuel left, 2.1 laps left. What I'll do when I go into the pits as I'm approaching, because I have to slow for it anyway, is I'll adjust this down to 6. We'll refuel the car at the pits, and we'll probably get 10 laps out of it, which means our power is going to be down, but it means we're not going to run out of fuel, and we can put like racing mediums on, and then just drive to the end of the race. No pit stops needed. So we'll see. Let's head on over here. I've actually never gone into the pits in this race, of course, so I don't exactly know where the entrance is. Ooh, little hairy there. Alright, let's go ahead and put this up to lean, cut the power down. You can see it's already slower. It really is slower. But it's a good thing. You don't spin the tires as much, and since you're not using all that fuel, we'll be able to just race forever on it. Thinking maybe racing mediums. Is that the pits? No, it's over here. Ah, right there it is. Okay. Alright, I want to go with, we'll go mediums. Let's go mediums, get a quick drink. This is a long race. Alright, they went ahead and passed me, but that's fine. It says it's going to be 5-6 laps maybe, 5.5. But watch this. Now that we're on the lean power setting, it says 5.6 there, but it's going to climb, I think. It always does. It always goes higher than it should. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's the maximum capacity we have at full lean. That's fine. A little bit harder compound tire, so it's not going to handle as well, but it's going to handle more consistently for longer. Anybody that's racing in this game might not understand how the tires work. Racing tires in real life and in this game work on the type of durometer rubber that is used, or the compound that is used. It's a mix of silicas and rubbers and everything else like that. And the combination and the type of tire that is created, I'm not sure if it's silica content in racing tires, but that's what it works out for road tires. You can have a stickier racing tire. It's got a high silica content, but the silica breaks down faster the higher the heat, and you'll essentially run into a problem where on like a super soft tire, they wear out very, very fast because they're just not durable enough. The heat gets to them, they break down, and they fling out little rubber pebbles all over the place in real life. In the game, they mimic this by just creating tire wear and saying that the tire no longer has grip. So when you get into a racing tire, racing hard is going to not have as much grip as a soft or a super soft, but it's going to be very durable. So you'll be able to race that same tire more laps, and it'll last longer. As you go down the thing from hard to medium to softs, to super softs, you'll see that your tire wear goes down, but your grip goes up. You'll take corners faster. In some cases, you can actually drive faster, since it's going to handle the road better. It can do better things. But you can see this one's a little bit squirrelier. It's a little bit worse than the softs. Typically, when we race like Group 3 online at night, we do like super softs without tire wear, just to give the maximum grip, best track times, and everything else like that. But we are very interested in doing some ridiculous endurance races, and we're thinking about starting that up soon, probably this weekend sometime, maybe. Like 30 laps of the Nürburgring with tire wear and fuel. We think it would just be magnificent to race some really interesting courses with a very, very long, drawn out, you can make a couple mistakes and still compete kind of thing. We think that's going to be the best thing for us, because we're getting tired of the 4-lap races on the same circuits. We want to kind of mix it up and really see who's got what it takes. You know, endurance races are interesting because it shows how long you can concentrate while still maintaining, you know, your lead or your times, constantly improving on the track, finding ways to make it faster, a better lap. There's no lap timer on here though. That sucks. Shows that I'm 4.6 seconds behind, but this is the outlap after the tires, isn't it? Yes, this is, I think. I might be mistaken. Not sure. Instantly, though, you can see that our tires have affected the speed to which we can do things. If we're 4.5 seconds behind, and this wasn't the outlap, then it shows that the tire makes us have to slow down a lot more. 2-minute time, I'm good with that. Fastest time was probably 1:57, which is why it says it's +3. And that's good. We just have to kind of keep up our speed here. Just is what it is. We're halfway there. Well, not halfway. When we cross the finish line, we'll be halfway there. Still have 5 laps of fuel left, which is good. You can see we're using very little fuel. We were at 5.5, 5.6 when we left the pits. So if we've done 2 laps on that, we've only gone 0.6 laps of fuel. 25%. I do love this track. I think the scenery is beautiful here. It's a very nice, appealing track. This has to be like Switzerland or someplace in Bavaria land. I love that they have a blimp up there. just like insinuating that only the Germans would have blimps now. Oh, we're gonna lap some cars, guys. We're gonna lap some cars. I know they're AI, but still. You'd think they'd be faster and smarter by now. Very, very awesome. Alright, tires do have a bit of wear on them. Not much though. There's some. You can definitely feel it in the car when you're driving and you hear that blah 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 sound coming from the back when you're braking and turning. In certain places you can feel the wheel hop. Not that sound. That didn't make it. There it is. That sound that you heard right there. That's like the vehicle wheel hop. You get it in real cars all the time. I know my M3 did it, which actually, that's actually a funny story. So, big giant update for all those out there. I sold my M3. I actually got rid of the car yesterday. Made a considerable amount of money on the sale. And I didn't get this yesterday. I got it like 3 weeks ago. But I now have a BMW X5. I got this really awesome, all but fully loaded vehicle, and what I'm going to be doing with it, I've already upgraded my fog lights, so I'm using 3500K light spectrum color. If you guys don't know what that is, just type in 3500K into Google, and then type like bulb in it, and it'll come up and it'll show you. It's what is referred to in the industry as French yellow, or like a yellow kind of rain fog light thing. I've already installed those. The car is massively loaded, by the way. So it's got adaptive headlights that turn when you turn the wheel. So as you go around corners, the headlights steer to point in the direction that you're going to be going. Also, the fog light to that side will turn on to illuminate the side. It's got quad zone climate control with both front and rear passenger and driver heated seats, heated steering wheel. iDrive, CD, DVD, Bluetooth auxiliary in, USB, Sirius, AM, FM, and weather band on the radio. Built-in navigation, bird's eye view and backup camera. So if you want to take a look at that, you can. You can look at the bird's eye view one. It basically shows you an overhead view of the vehicle, and it's really, really awesome. Trying to think some of the other features that it has that are quite interesting. Center armrest has the phone adapter in it, so you can plug your phone into it, control BMW apps. It does connected drive. I can literally search Google, look at Facebook, Twitter on the car with the phone connected. Let's see, what else does that thing have in it? Lots of cool tech stuff. I got the 35i xDrive, which is a 3-liter twin-scroll turbocharged 6-cylinder that makes 300 horsepower and 300 foot-pounds of torque through the all-wheel drive system. And at first I thought it was going to be a dud. I thought it was going to be a little slow and unresponsive. Sorry, buddy, but you're just kind of in the way. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a dud, but it really isn't. It's surprisingly fast for how big it is. I really am enjoying the vehicle. It's very, very comfortable. It's big. It's more fuel efficient than the M. It holds more people better. It's platinum gray metallic over oyster, which is the interior color. It came with the rear BMW matte. From BMW. It also has a spare tire, even though it's sitting on run flats. It was like a $600 option or $500 option from the factory. Basically, you order the spare tire and it replaces this tub underneath the floor. And it's the weirdest, like, not needed thing ever, but it's nice to have on long trips, to have a spare, even though I'm on run flats. But yeah, bi-xenons, fog lights, everything is just, it's incredible. It's such a comfortable car. I have been missing it forever. The best part is it's like 30 degrees outside, well, at night in Pennsylvania. And I've been driving around with the heated steering wheel and the heated seats on, the automatic climate control, and you just get nice and warm and toasty and comfortable. You could basically, once the vehicle's warmed up and you have all the accessories and stuff on, like your heated seat, heated steering wheel, once those are up to temperature, you can sit in a t-shirt and shorts. And it's just the most comfortable thing ever. Trying to think some of the other stuff. It has parking distance control. Apparently on the build sheet, it was designed to be police spec. So I think the vehicle has extra charging ports and that kind of stuff. The navigation and like the firmware on all the different parts in the car can be updated by the USB port in the glove box, but you can also plug a phone in and charge your phone or stream music or anything from the USB port in the armrest, which is pretty interesting. It's got two 12-volt ports in the rear. It's got one in the armrest, one as a cigarette lighter, cup holders for the rear in the center, cup holders up front, hill descent mode. So it's got this controller if you have to go down a steep hill and you don't want to like lose control of the vehicle, you can use hill descent mode. Parking distance control, which also displays on screen with an audible beep, visual beep, and the cameras. Just so much crazy stuff. LED taillights. It's a very, very gorgeous vehicle. I'll probably try and do some kind of video on it. I'm in the process of purchasing a video interface for iDrive so I can add video sources to the vehicle, because I'm going to be buying a FLIR Pathfinder 2 thermal night vision system with pedestrian and animal detection. That's going to get added, and I'll have full thermal night vision. I'm upgrading my headlights a bit, and it's like all of those pieces together, it's just going to be the safest thing that I've ever driven. The M3 had incredible headlights and had thermal night vision, and it was wonderful. And as soon as I got in the X5, I missed everything about the thermal camera and the headlights. So I have to make the upgrade. So that's in the plans right now. I'm waiting to sourcing the best possible price on some of this stuff. The FLIR camera is going to cost me roughly $2,500. And it comes as a camera and the ECU for the algorithm to run for pedestrian and animal detection. The video interface is around $400, and it can actually mirror like your cell phone, so I can put Waze up on screen or use Google Maps or that kind of stuff. Yeah, and here's a crazy thing. So I can email my car, okay? Just think about this for a second. I can go on Google Maps, find a place I want to go, take the address, email it to my car, and when I get in, my navigation is going to ask me if I want to go to that place that I just emailed. Like, that's just unbelievable. It's absolutely remarkable. So, it's just crazy. I think it's one of the most incredible vehicles ever. I do have some other plans. I want to do like the factory body kit. I want to do the factory wide fenders. I want to put 20s or maybe 21s on for the summer, and I want to use the 19s that are on it and put winter tires on. I think it would look really great on 21s, but I don't exactly know what I'm going to get into. Wheels and tires are not like a care in the world right now. I really don't care about wheels and tires. I care about the comfort and the tech. It's what I'm in on. So we're going to actually make a pass on this M4, which means, if I'm not mistaken, we are, as it sits, it looks like we were a minute 27 seconds ahead of, minute 27 seconds ahead of second place. So we're doing 2-minute laps. If we can make that get up to 2 minutes, we'll lap second and third place. We've got 3 laps to do it, and I'm gonna wreck. Okay. The tires are starting to give out hard. They just feel like crap. maybe we'll go into the pits and do some softs and get some fuel, because it looks like we're running out. We got 20% fuel. We got some really crappy tires. I mean, these are bad. That's full lock. Anyway, hello viewer. Sorry I'm not able to read your comment. I don't have them up on screen. I have to look at my phone, which doesn't even have the thing open. So I will check that out in a minute. Maybe when I get to the pits, I can do that. See if I can open my phone. Okay, good. Get down here to the pits, refuel, and get softs on. And we're trying to set some ridiculous lap times. You know what? We're only gonna have 2 laps left. So, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh, I can't do super softs. Okay, let's go to YouTube. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna fill the whole car up. I have so much time. My channel. Live. Alright, I'm on. And comments. Allergical, what's up, man? How you been? Alright, we're on softs now. I got the phone open with all the comments, so if you say something I can probably look down and get at it. Check it out. So anyway, just for you, if you're joining now and you haven't seen the beginning of this, this is a 30-minute roundabout endurance race on Alsace Village in Gran Turismo Sport. And what we're doing with it is, this is part of like the mission challenge. Like in the driving school, you go through the driving school, then there's mission challenge, and then there's like, I think, like course mastery or whatever you want to call them. And what it does is it gives us, you go in and you do this and you get points and mileage and experience and all that stuff. And when you complete a row of them, you get a bonus car. I think we're on the 4th row of challenges. And this is the last portion of the challenges, which is, oh, you know what? Let's get some power. There we go. So this is the 4th one, and it was a 15-lap endurance race. But it takes about 30 minutes, because you set like 2-minute laps. It's around about 30 minutes. When we do this, we'll be all golds up to that point. We'll get a bonus car, and then we'll see where we sit with everything else. All right, so we're gonna do a fast lap here on the last lap here. We're on lap 13. We're gonna cross. No, we have 2 laps left. I'm sorry. It says we're on 13, so this will be the completion of 13. We have 2 laps left, so we're gonna go for all out speed and craziness. I want to see if I can lap those other cars that were 2nd and 3rd again. And they're about 1:28 behind me. So if I can make up some time each lap starting now, if we can bring that time closer, I may be able to lap them, because that M4 is the one in 4th place. That's the A Trunan guy. So we want to try and catch up to the others. It looks like they're at the end of this corner. At least one of them, maybe. So we'll see what happens. So Allergical, let me know. Are like the volumes okay? I understand that the mic is kind of crappy, and I'm trying to do everything I can to resolve it. I might buy another condenser, but this time a USB that'll work. But for now, this is what I've got. It's actually kind of cool, though, because it sounds like I'm actually in the race car with a headset. But I know it's kind of crappy, but a lot of people complained they couldn't hear me while I was driving because of all the noise in the game. So I turned all the volumes down really low, and I figured I'd ask to see if anybody wants to tell me if the balance is good while I'm streaming, so I know what my volumes need to be. So if it's cool, let me know. If it's not, let me know, and I'll make an adjustment. We're up to 1:39 ahead, minute 39 ahead of them, which means that they are close, very close. I'm gonna say within 10 seconds of my spot. I don't know if that's the second or third place guy there. It very well could be, because I'm a minute and so in front of the second place guy. I think the second place dude was in a Ferrari, and that's a Ferrari. 458 Italia Group 4. see now, we are pulling 1 minute 54 laps. So the minute 40 something ahead, the guy is only like 10 seconds ahead, if that. And the car in front of me is 5 seconds ahead, which was 5 seconds ahead. We're closing in on him fast. I think that might be him, because this car in front of him is like a slow, like, something. And that was a Lambo. We'll know how far ahead we are if we're a lap ahead. 151. Okay, he's got to be right up here. Has to be. I don't think it's the Jag. And I don't think it's this Mustang. It might be this guy up front here. In the McLaren? Yeah, it's, oh no, it's a Honda NSX. It might be the NSX. Alright, we're going to see, because this is... We're getting close to the end here, and we're absolutely destroying them. I think I've lapped everybody on the field. We'll know how far ahead I am by when we hit the finish line. We'll be able to see like what the finish line says. If we do like a 1 minute 53 lap and they're a minute 58 behind, we'll know that we've passed them because they're more than that actual lap ahead. The fireworks, it's awesome. Oop, a little bit off. Our sports are shredded right now. Here we go. What was the time that we were ahead of them by? It's not going to show. Aw. I think we lapped them though. $93,000. Nice. Some mileage points and 463 XP. Cool, cool. Alright, let's go over here and get our prize car. Oh, we're in the 5th one. Okay. What is our prize going to be? Oh, wow. Give me something I don't have. Okay. I think I already have that. Group 3. Well, maybe I don't. I think I have the Group B and the Group 4 and... Yes, we've tried lobby. Awesome. So this is a rally. North Isle Festival. Interlagos Sprint on the Atenza. We've got a Tokyo timed rally night on the GTR. Kyoto Driving Park, Yamagiwa, or Yamajiwa, I think, in the Ultimate VGT. North Isle Festival. Nissan Concept Ground Combat Fighter. Alright. Sardinia Night Race in Group B. And then Lake Maggiore Circuit. GP 30 lap endurance in the Porsche RSR. Which is going to be awesome because I can drive the Porsche. It's one of my favorite cars. Real quick before we get in here, let's go check and see if we have that. Oh, we got a daily workout. Get another car. Yes. Okay. I actually kind of like that. I don't know if I have the Focus Group B. That's a pretty slick car. I love the LEDs in the front. The LED light bars and stuff. That's pretty awesome. All right, well, let's check and see if we have those. So let's go home and to the garage and see if we can. All right, we're going to sort this by manufacturer because they're both Fords, so they should be right here. We do have the Group B. Okay. But I didn't have the Mustang. So the Mustang's up here. We just got that one. I've got the Premium Fastback, the Group 3 road car, the Mustang Group B rally car, and then I have 2 Focuses. The red indicates it was DLC, and the pink indicates that it is a gift car. You can see it right up at the top corner up here. You'll see that little thing says gift car. I'm going to get rid of this one because I don't need it. It doesn't do anything for me to have because there's no how much is your garage worth thing. There's value of cars purchased, but there's not value of cars owned. So there's how many cars you've purchased, value of the purchase, but nothing in here that's about, how much your stuff's, your actual garage is worth. We've done playtime already. We've maxed mileage points. We've maxed points earned. We're working on time driven. We have another 30 hours, I think, maybe 30 or 28, something like that. We're working on distance driven. We've only gone 6,000 of the 24,000 required miles. Fuel consumed, however, we're using lots of fuel. 2,000 liters away from getting that. I got to start working on the drift points because that's going to be pretty easy. Wins in sport mode. I got one more to get to level 2. Race is finished. I've got 57. Fastest laps, I got 1. That's a really tough one. You have to be in a sport race, which is the online thing, competitive balance of power stuff, and you have to set a fastest lap in a race, and it's difficult. I've done 3 pole positions, and I've run this one's kind of not really real. I've run a lot of clean races. The problem is you have to do it in consecutive number. So in order for you to get to 15 times, you have to run 15 clean races in a row to get the 15 times bonus. It's going to be very difficult to get. Photos taken. I could just sit here and just take photos for 2 hours and just keep deleting them until I get 1,000. That's easy. Liveries, I've created 54. I'm very proud of that. Likes on photos. This is not likes on my photos. This is likes on other people's photos. I really don't do that much. Likes on liveries, I've done 48. And then days logged in, we've been on for 46 days. So that's where we're at. We're at level 33 right now. And you can see we've done 104.5 miles towards our daily workout. We've driven 6,430 miles. That will change with all of these other things going on. 57% of the campaign is finished. We are all but a Class B driver. Sportsman rating has been bouncing around between A and E, actually, all over the place. Because you get into a race, before they fix the penalty system, I'd be driving and I'd get rear-ended and I'd get penalized. We've purchased 20 cars. We've earned over $10 million. We've earned over 108,000 credits, 61 photos, 54 custom liveries. We've taken 16 photos, including this guy, which is of my old green M6. What's the notifications? So this guy likes that livery. Pretty sweet. And if we go out of here, we can go to... I want to see if the mileage exchange did anything. I don't think they did. No. I don't buy like the poses. I buy the colors and the wheels. And I buy the specialty cars. Like I have the AMG and I have the Mustang. So it is what it is. I think I'll just go in here to campaign. See, look, we got a ton of golds. This is all gold 100%. Mission challenge. Right now, this is what we were doing before with that endurance race. You can see we are all golds everywhere. We're starting on stage 6. And this is a time trial thingy-majigger through a course. Let's take the Focus out. You know what? No, I'm gonna take my NSX. That's like my rally car right there. So just waiting for this thing to fire up. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start. I don't know what the course looks like, so I'm going to mess this up. Just letting you know. It's going to get messed up. I'm going to wreck. I'm going to fail. I might get bronze or I might get silver, but once I learn the course. Okay, so we're going to go here. Oh, this is the windy one? Okay. Yeah, see, that was not good. Oh, shoot. Okay, it's a triple wind. Alright, I know now. I know what we're doing. I'm going to mess it up and hit the wall here. Alright, we got silver. Alright, so if we were that slow and got silver, we'll get gold. But now I know exactly what it is. It's 1, 2, 3 hairpins and the finish line. So we're going to prepare for that. We're going to try and go on the outside here. Brake and turn in so we can take the hairpin. Like, a lot of people want to get in here. Oh, a little too far. A lot of people want to get in here and they want to, like rally, spin, and, like, go nuts and try and drift it. I've found that you just drive it slow and normal like this, and you can pretty much guarantee you're gonna get it. Silver again. All right, set a new record. It was that wreck at the beginning. I lost 3/10. So let's do it again. And there's some controversy about these, by the way, because apparently they've made it easier to actually complete. Like they adjusted the times and made the times higher because some people couldn't actually look at that 25. Like I beat it by 2 seconds. Back before I did some of these, I was only beating them by like 0.1 of a second. I wasn't beating them by 2 seconds. So some of these are actually easier. When I don't know the course, in those particular instances, I go out and make a couple runs. So this is the Interlagos Sprint. Okay. This is a... Oh, okay. I think this one is a couple laps, and you're going to have tire wear and fuel on, and you have to pass a bunch of cars and time your pit stop correctly. So we may fail at this if we don't do it right. The course, however, I am good at, but the car I absolutely hate. This Mazda Atenza Group 3, I despise this car in every part of my being. It's disgusting. It doesn't handle well, it doesn't brake well, it's not particularly powerful. Alright, what are we at right now? So we are 6 laps. Okay, yeah, I know exactly which race this is. Okay. I know exactly what we're doing here, and I know exactly how to make it happen. We've got no fuel left. 2.4 laps of fuel on racing hards. And actually, I want to do this. Set this up real quick. Alright, we're good. So, we have 2.2 laps of fuel left. Our racing hards are okay. They're not the best, but they'll do. Alright, Ferrari, get out of the way. Alright, there we go. Our aim is gold. I would lean out the mixture, but it looks like I'm going to need the power because these cars have a bit of a lead on me. Like the leader's 6 seconds ahead of me. So I want to make sure that I've got the power to catch up. And I think what's going to happen here is other cars are going to need to pit as well. So that's a good thing. Since we know that they have to pit, we'll be able to pass them. Alright, we're in third now. Is that a Vet? Aston? No, it's Vet. Okay. So that Vet is in second. And then we got whatever's at the top of the hill is in first. He's only 3.9. So we're catching him. That's a good thing. I've got 1.6 laps remaining. We're going to go for the full-on push the lap. We're going to pit next lap. Why would you brake there? Alright, we're in first. Now, whatever lead we can make on this lap is going to be a nice cushion for us when it comes to the pit stop, which I may not take tires, to be honest. I might just take fuel. You know what? Since we are in first now, let's lean the car. Oh crap, that didn't go well. That's cheating. Oops. I was trying to adjust my fuel mixture. I didn't get much of an advantage from that. We're gonna adjust the fuel mixture, and we're gonna keep we're going to use the least amount of fuel we can. When we fill up, we don't have to fill up all the way, and we'll save some time. Actually, this is a stupid idea, because I think that car behind us isn't going to pit right now. But you know what? He has to, though. I think everybody has to pit. Alright. He's gaining on us. That's how... Yeah, we got to pay attention to that. Alright, I'm going to go with... You can't go with anything except hards? Alright. I'm only going to go with mediums. I was going to change the mediums to go full power. Now, one thing I wanted to tell you guys is... Oh, I only have a few laps. I got 5 laps on that? Let's go. One thing I was going to tell you is... Oh, I'm 12th already. There's such a long lead out here that it's going to take forever to get out. I cannot believe we're in 14th already. 23 seconds behind? Holy cow. That's ridiculous. We got brand new tires and a full, well, not a full tank of fuel. I gotta keep an eye on that fuel because it looks like it's ticking down pretty quick. I think all these guys have to pit, and they're going to here shortly. Take him on the inside. Gonna go over here. Oh, yeah. Hey, you love my vids and I play with Jaker. Thanks, man. I don't know who wrote that because I'm in the middle of a race and I can't really read it, but thank you. Unfortunately, Cosmic's done, and I am just... I'm not interested anymore. It's gotten to the point where it's just way too... They messed up that server. They've killed it, and I'm not a big fan of it anymore. So, oh, the leader's pitted. All right, let's see if we can't make a break for it. I've lost interest in it. I've lost interest in having to add, you know, 700,000 enchantments to armor. There's no real PvP anymore. Season 3 was the beginning of the end for me in Cosmic, because with Season 3 was when they started to allow people to bring cannons in that were previously banned, that we'd been working on and that we had in our arsenal, but we were told we weren't allowed to use them. And then they let some other people bring them in, and it's all a political game. It's like if you knew Aaron, you could basically do and say whatever you wanted and get away with it, and that's how it worked. And to me, I just think that's absolute crap. I think it's stupid that because you're friends with Aaron, that you get special treatment. You know, I was friendly with her, but I was never ever friends with her. Like I never went and hung out with her in the TeamSpeak. I never got special favors or special treatment. I would contact her and there'd be problems or issues or something I wanted to discuss, and she'd ask me information about it and we'd have a talk about it, but never did I get any kind of special treatment. And she gave special treatment to others. People who have hacked, she's given special treatment to. She's given special treatment to friends of hers from other servers. She's actually, her and Rob and Preston actually enlisted the help of people on other servers who are good at factions, who are really good. We're talking A+ cannoners. They're like, oh, you should come play with Rob. You should come play with Preston. You guys are awesome. Maybe you can hold their hand and help them through what they need to be held through. And these people would sell their cannon designs and sell everything to kids, so that they had an advantage. They wouldn't figure anything out on their own. And it was never something that was ever going to work out, you know, for everybody, I think. And that's kind of why I just stopped playing. I know that I could still go on there and I could be picked up by a faction, I could do a lot of things and whatever, but it's not worth my time anymore, you know? I don't care about the shortcut. We're going for the win. I don't have to read your comments here in a minute. I'm kind of racing. I can't read what you're saying, but I will check it out here in a second. Nope, sorry. That's 5th. 4, 3, 2. I think that's one up there. I think that's all the leaders right there. So if I can get a magnificent pull on this. I can't make a mistake. Alright, there's the Viper. I'm in 5th now again. Because he's fast, apparently. We're not going to do this one. We're going to get bronze. I'm going to have to redo it. Alright, I'm going to readjust my strategy because now I know what I got to do. Alright. What do we got here? Yeah, the channel is kind of dead, and to be honest, it's for a couple of reasons, and I'll explain why. The first one is that when I stopped playing Minecraft and I stopped playing like just in general CS:GO and stuff like that. It's not that I stopped playing CS:GO. I have actually stopped, but I just kind of lost interest in the stuff that made Minecraft fun. I used to love building and exploring and collecting and doing all the stuff that I needed to do. And when it came to Cosmic, I played and we had fun and we did raids, and I thought that I provided excellent content and instruction and showed people how to do things the right way and gave everybody like a heads up, you know, like, hey, this is how you build this grinder, this is how you do this, this is how I build my base, look at what I'm doing here, like, this is kind of cool. I thought a lot of people appreciated that. The part that was the part that really, it didn't get to me. I don't want people to think that I was affected in any way by this. But the part that got to me was the level of trolls. They came out in full force, and they would literally just, they wouldn't watch the video, they wouldn't comment on the video. They would come out and they would just thumbs down the video as soon as it was released. And I thought, well, that's kind of stupid, because you're basically saying the content's crap without ever seeing the content. And there were always people out there that did that. It didn't affect me. It was just annoying. So I had this plan in my head, and I thought maybe I can just fight them by doing something that is going to be hilariously stupid, because they're like, their names are like Jeff plays Minecraft and I'm a Minecraft god. That was like what their username was. So I started playing a different game. I started playing CS:GO and put videos out. And I thought, if I put CS:GO videos out and somebody downvotes it or comments and says something about it, and their name is like Minecraft is my life, then people who are watching it for CS:GO are going to go, kid, go back to Minecraft, and they're going to start to ignore them, and I would probably pick up some fans, pick up some people coming along the way. I am not the best at CS:GO, and I know I'm not. I'm not the best at any game, even Minecraft. I would never claim to be the best at anything. But I was hoping to gather some followers for some of the tricky plays that I was able to pull off in CS:GO, the Minecraft building and stuff like that, and even the multiplayer stuff, or the solo world stuff with the modded stuff. I thought I'd gather some followers that way, and I thought I'd get people coming in saying, okay, it's not Cosmic related, so the trolls will stay away, and it's something that I want to watch. It's what I wanted to do. When that didn't go as well as I'd hoped, because a lot of people were coming for Cosmic, I ended up having to switch it off and take a break. Taking a break was not me getting frustrated with anything. It was just me saying, I want to see if I can make the trolls forget about me. Because it's really easy to do that. Like, it's very easy for people to forget. They just ignore, and then they're like, oh, I don't know why I'm still subscribed to this guy or whatever, or notified by this. And then YouTube started changing the rules. So now you aren't notified when I upload a video. You aren't notified when I go live. You're notified only when you have that little bell set up. And that little bell, if you click it, you're notified, and then you can come in and you can say what you want. Great. But the trolls can't do that anymore. It just sucks that my videos don't get, like, the live stream stuff. I've been getting close to about 100 total views, live and, like, replay. But it's on stuff that people aren't necessarily totally interested in. And that's the conundrum. I want to play Battlefield on here, but I want to try and find a way to do it so I can communicate with my squad, get my friends back in it. And I like playing Gran Turismo, and if I could find a way to do it and still communicate and be over top of this, or at night, you guys would enjoy it. I'm just trying to find a balance, and I thought that doing some of these mission challenges would be a good idea. You guys can see the progress in the game. Alright, we're going to save ourselves some time right there. I just figured it'd be kind of cool, and since I know some of you are interested in it, some of you might be, some of you might not. It is what it is. But the thing is if you like my commentary, and you like me as a YouTuber, the content that I'm creating, regardless of the game, whether you're playing Gran Turismo or you're not playing Gran Turismo or you're not playing Battlefield or whatever it is that I'm playing that you're not playing, you should still find an entertainment value in it, whether it's because it's me and you like how technical I am about things and how precise I want to be about things, or it's the fact that you just like me and watching me play games. And I'm not saying that that's, you know, the most enticing thing in the world, but, you know, there's parts to that. And I'm actually wanting to I want to start to open this up and see if I can get people interested in who play this game, who watch the streams, to come in and race with me. I want to get people involved and enjoy everything there is about the community and do a live stream with fans, because I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a blast. It's all the same stuff that people try to do with Minecraft. When you get on Twitch and you're like, guys, we're streaming Cosmic, where you're going to PvP at Desert, come on my stream. Like, all that same stuff. I'd like to do it in different games, and I'd like to have fun with it. But for right now, my situation is a little bit different. Life has changed dramatically for me the past couple months. And I'm just doing things my own way now. And I'm starting to just not care as much about what others' perception of me is on YouTube. I don't even make any money off YouTube anymore. And it's not because of views. It's because every time I release something, the algorithm says it's not you can't monetize it, which is the dumbest thing ever in my head. And I think that YouTube is ruined. I think YouTube is basically dead, and people are going to start moving to Twitch and ignoring what YouTube's doing and just doing live streaming on Twitch, because it's way easier and you can get sponsored, you can get paid, you can do all that stuff. And YouTube, they're not going to flag you for inappropriate things. I mean, there were people that were streaming Rape Play for a long time on Twitch until they banned it. But they were streaming a game called Rape Play. And if you don't know what that is, you can Google it. If you're under 18, I am not recommending you Google it. I think you should wait and or just ask a friend and he'll tell you about it. I don't want to be responsible for corrupting anybody, but the point is that YouTube's already dying. It's gotten to the point where an H3 gets flagged for an inappropriate video, you know that the YouTube community is screwed. When PewDiePie gets flagged for inappropriate content, the world has turned upside down. Okay? Period. End of story. There's no coming back from it. YouTube is done. What they need to do is fire their CEO, get her the hell out of there, contact all the advertisers and say, man up, because we're not going to sit here and take this BS anymore. We're going to provide your views, or we're going to provide your videos or your ads on top of videos, and the most popular stuff that's out there is getting ads, and you're going to make a lot of money, and you're going to be seen by a lot of people, and that's the nuts and bolts of it. And if you don't like it, you're not advertising with us at all. That's what YouTube should do, because you're being pushed around by advertisers. YouTube is not a television network, okay? They don't have Nielsen ratings. They don't have integrity and an FCC to deal with. You can do anything you want. Technically, YouTube could open up and you could have anything. I mean, I found borderline pornographic videos on YouTube that were linked to me. Somebody sent me, like, can you believe this is monetized? And I'd look at it, I'm like, are you kidding me? It's absolutely ridiculous. And yet a guy driving around a track who says the F word, oh, you're demonetized, you're not kid friendly, screw you. It just makes no sense whatsoever in the grand scheme of things. And I think because YouTube is so screwed now, that we're going to end up with either another platform or everybody's going to move to Twitch, and that's going to be the future of video gaming and watching. It's going to be the new platform that everybody's going to use. All right, this corner matters. And I'm not going to make it. That car's going to beat me. We got second this time. Damn! Put too much fuel in it. That's what it was. We're only behind by a second, and it was that amount of time that we spent refueling. Oh, really, Ferrari? Really? I just think that everybody should learn a thing or two about... I think everybody needs to learn a thing or two about the fact that everything's changed now. Like, everything has changed. YouTube has changed. And the real world has changed. I mean, look at what's been going on with Kevin Spacey and all these other guys who are just accused of, you know, sexual assault and molestation and all this stuff. You look at these guys, they're top of the world. They make millions of dollars a year, and they get in these kind of problems. You've seen guys, you know, like, what's that Lionheart kid or whatever that was like a pedophile. You see this stuff happening, and the world itself is changing dramatically. Like, you and I should understand that this is not the world we lived in 2 years ago, when people were making Minecraft videos on Cosmic, and, you know, they had a crappy mic like the one I'm speaking in now, and they're like, "Oh guys, hey, we're gonna put together a little video. I wanted to show you guys how to make armor." It's not that anymore. Like, the days of that are over. You're never gonna find Let's Plays that are interesting by anybody. You're never gonna see a series that you like. There's never gonna be another BOO. Okay? Never again will there be a BOO. BOO is himself, and that's it. Think about it. If you know anybody, and I consider myself to be decent at building, okay? If you know anybody who is a good builder in Minecraft, tell them to start a YouTube channel. Tell them to start a channel and do a build series, okay? Explicitly in a regular world, mine all the stuff up, put in all that work, energy, and effort. It'll never happen. You'll never see another Paul Source Jr. Coming out and putting videos out, instructional videos on how to play Minecraft. It'll never happen. You'll never see another Wolfles and Preston takeover of YouTube. They legitimately were making so much money. They were the guys to watch. They had a collection of individuals that they were with, the pack, and they projected these guys to new heights in terms of the gaming community on YouTube. You will never find that again. They will never be as popular. I know Wolfle's second channel is doing really well, or was, and I don't mean to call out Wolfles because he's a great guy, but I know his second channel was doing it. He was doing Rocket League and doing like CSGO and stuff like that. He was doing really good with it. I honestly think his second channel would propel him better than his first, which was Minecraft related. His Minecraft related channel was based around Cosmic PvP. And at the beginning, the storylines that they were putting out and the playing the faction series, it was a new thing. It was exciting. It was the beginning of the dynasty there. And it's ruined. You'll never start that again. And anybody out there, like Jake has had like 10,000 subs, a little bit over 10,000 subs. Jake can go out and make a Cosmic video tomorrow and get 8K views. Okay? All he has to do is put a catchy thumbnail with a bright yellow tag that says, "I'm back, Cosmic PvP." And he'll get 8K views in 24 hours. Simple, easy. And it is what it is. And I'm not mad about it, guys. I'm really not. I have videos that have over 270,000 views. I'm not upset that he gets 8K views on a Cosmic video. My point is that guys like Jake can do that. When it comes to me or anybody else, it's not going to happen. You got guys that are playing Cosmic, okay, that they have like 5,000 subs, and they get like 4,000, 3,000 views, and they do a daily update, and they get some views, and they found a solution that works for them. They found people to watch their videos that will watch them on the daily, and that's great for them. How many laps do I have? I'm going to say 3. So we're going to go 3.7. Oh, we got 4. those people are going to make their views, they're going to get some money, they're going to be really nice, and they're going to say, oh, fudge a lot, and they're going to be really cutesy. And that's how YouTube works now. You either have to be squeaky clean, Bible reading, you know, YouTuber that's gearing your content towards 6-year-olds who just discovered that mommy's iPad can connect to YouTube, or you have to be who you are and excessively popular. You know why I'm streaming this? Because I thought it'd be fun. I thought somebody might be interested in hanging out and commenting like you are and getting involved and saying, hey, you know, I really liked your videos. It was awesome. I wish you could do more of what you like to do or what we like to see. And it sucks that it's had to be that way, but I'm enjoying, you know, your commentary and the conversation. That's it. And if people like it, great. If they don't, whatever. I personally do not, I don't care anymore. I'm not doing this for you guys. I'm doing it because I want to do it. And if it gets a reply, if it gets a response, if people pay attention, awesome. If not, whatever. It really does not bother me in the slightest to watch people comment and be nasty and negative. It doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. I am perfectly okay. So that's just the basics of it. I mean, Twitch is going to die here shortly. Or not, Twitch isn't going to die, but YouTube's going to die shortly. You're going to see a lot less content being created, and you're going to see a lot more people going to Twitch or just not even caring anymore. You know? And that's the reality of it. People like me have just given up. We've just said, you know what? It's not worth fighting. We don't know the algorithm. We don't know how it works. We don't know how it's going to function. Nothing. And we don't want to fight it. We haven't been clued in. If you're not Jenna Marbles or PewDiePie, you're not making money on YouTube. It's just that simple. Exactly. Whatever I want to do, don't care what anybody says. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I just think that people have this, really distorted view of how the world's supposed to work, and it translates to YouTube because people think they can get away with anything. Like the whole Jake Paul thing, like I don't know why this guy is so popular. He is a giant blonde douchebag who just yells and screams and rides motorbikes in his neighborhood, pisses off his fucking neighbors, constantly acts like a douchebag, and he gets millions of views because he's a douchebag, and he gets lots of money for being a douchebag. And then you see Ethan Klein make a video, and it's hilarious, and he's calling out these idiots. Flagged. He's not making any money. It's like, how is that a thing? How can you be that biased? How does that work? I don't get it. So for me, it's already dead, and I can't wait to see what happens to a lot of these people. Wow, that Ferrari's fast, and he comes right in front of me. Thanks, dude. All right, well, you're gonna get passed right here. Ooh, oh, that's not good. Oh my gosh. I'm not even leaned out. How is that Ferrari faster? It should be balance of power. That sucks. We're going to lose this one too. Fantastic. Ferrari starts hitting me again. It's awesome. Oh my. Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it again. It's unreal. I can't believe that this is stumping me. I think it was that first turn at the end right there, like at the end of the straight, when the Ferrari passed and I got pushed on the outside and then flipped around. It is what it is. Not much I can really do about it. I'll have to redo it. Yeah. So. Alright, well, I don't even know how long we've been on for. Not that it matters. I'm gonna have to redo this one. Probably gonna do this off camera a little bit later and see where we sit, because we have the Tokyo. Yeah, we're on the 6th one. I've got 2 more lines left. I gotta finish this gold before I complete all these, and then yeah, so that'll be that. Yeah, about an hour. It looks like that. Well, I'm gonna make it easy for everybody to watch online. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make it easy for everyone to watch, and I'm actually gonna end it here. Go take a look at my favorite car. Where's my favorite car at? Oh, there it is. That's my favorite car. Go ahead and change into that, and we'll see what happens. Thanks again, guys, for watching and participating. I appreciate the comments, the live stuff going on. If you guys want to see more of this, leave a comment in the comments down below. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Hit the little bell if you want to be notified when I go live. And all that good stuff. Like I said, I appreciate everything you guys are doing. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I'm going to try and find a way to get more focused live streaming content here and probably on Twitch. See what we can do to spread it around and maybe make some things work. But we'll see what happens. But thanks again, guys, for watching. Have a great day.